Hey, Megan the Trainer here. That was a great start. Hey, Megan the Trainer here for another segment of Megan's Movement Minute. So today I'm going to talk about pressing overhead. But before I really dive into pressing overhead, I really want to talk about setting up a good, strong foundation before we actually go pressing over our head. So a foundation, why is that such an important thing, especially before we press overhead? So since we are moving an implement on top of our body, that's the farthest away that implement is going to be from the floor. So we have a lot of stuff, a lot of bones and a lot of muscles that are stacked on top of each other that need to be in perfect alignment in order for us to be really strong and really mobile before we go to press overhead. So think before you buy a house, before a bridge is built, before any building is built, the foundation laying is a huge and crucial point. Because if something is faulty with the foundation, it doesn't matter what else you put on top of it, it's going to topple over like a house of cards or even a big Jenga stack. So our foundation. For our overhead press, it's going to start with our feet. So we've talked a lot about hands and feet and how they give us, or how they allow us to experience our environment. So especially before we go pressing an implement over our head, whether it's a kettlebell or a sandbag, we have to know that we are plugging our feet into the floor. So I'm going to demonstrate over here with my ultimate sandbag. So if we plug our feet into the floor, that's immediately going to create some tension all the way up through my legs and into my pelvis. So that's going to help me find that neutral pelvis. Once we have that locked in place, because again of that tension in our feet, we then move on to our core. So how can we lock in our core? Well, we can use our big lats as our big muscle stabilizers. How can we engage our lats? I'm glad you asked. I have my ultimate sandbag here. I'm going to grab onto these neutral handles. Now, since I have the strength bag, I'm going to be holding with the bag right on top of my fists. If you use a core bag or a power bag, you grab onto the outside handle. So again, we still have that neutral grip. So from here, even though the bag's on top of my fists, I have the intent that I'm pulling those handles apart. So now I'm plugging my feet into the floor, I'm pulling the handles apart, so my body, my foundation is rock solid. So that way when I go to press overhead, I can do so with a lot of strength and a lot of mobility to do so. So before you go pressing an implement up over your head, whether for a kettlebell or for your clean and press test, you also have to press a clean and press test. You also have to pass a clean and press, you also have to pass a clean and test. Why am I? Yes, I got it right. Okay, or for your clean and press test for in the DVRT world, think about your foundation. So this can be laid out for whether you're standing, whether you're sprinter stance, so that heel stays high, but you're really plugging that foot in. If you're half kneeling, if you're tall kneeling, if you're squatting to press, if you're cleaning to press, it doesn't matter. But before that weight goes up overhead, make sure your foundation is ready to go. So now that you know better, let's go out and do better so we can all be better.